we go.
Hey, girl. Hey, and I see another mic there. Does that mean Big Homie is on his way in too?
Probably. I was on my iPad and it was showing like my back camera. So I was like in here this whole time on a little black screen, but I wasn't in here.
She was in here, but she wasn't in here.
So, thanks for the little props. I heard it all. I've been here.
Yes, Arch, go get Kyra's merch. I have not got your merch yet, which is I collect track merch. Me and
Darrell's having the same problem. Kyra, help him out. He said, "How do you flip the camera?"
Let's use your laptop because it wasn't flipping. Mine was not flipping. Yeah, I'm gonna text him too because it was not flipping for me.
Oh.
But she's on Fan Arch. One of the things me and Ajay do is like for Christmas, birthday, whatever presents, we get each other matching merch from different track athletes.
Well,
I love
entrepreneur
endeavors.
Support Black business, support track business is the motto. But I'm gonna go on. I think I just need to do a fan art. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do a fan art call, and I'm just gonna get all the track athletes merch.
Yeah, I know. Like Cherry has one. Will has one.
Google me.
TJ, Big Homie. It's Darrell. I was cracking up because I could not talk back to y'all.
I'm like, I've spoken to this man several times, and I am running on no sleep, and so my brain's just like, Natasha said it now. It was like, now you're confusing me, and
how I said his name.
Nobody says his name. It's Darrell.
His name is Big Homie.
Yeah, see, I call him Big Hefe, and he called me Big Hefe. So we don't even say each other's names like ever. Don't even matter.
Okay, Darrell says he's going to go get his laptop, so we're gonna just
get it going.
Kyra, one of the things we wanted to talk to. Well, let's calm it down. Like actually do the show properly.
Kyra. Well, everybody in the comments is saying we're a vibe, so just we're here to be ourselves. Kyra, be you. Let's
still sweating.
Let's have fun.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
You have range. Like they throw you a leg. Whether you need 100, 400, just like Allison Felix, you can
200. Run. Don't forget the 4x2 in college.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we know that she's 200. 200 is the 200. You would say your baby, as Allison likes.
Yes.
So the 200 is your favorite, but like, how do you feel when you have to go up or down?
Like if it depends on how I'm feeling. Like if my muscles are sore, I would prefer to go up and do the 400. But if I'm like tired, put me in the 100 because it's quicker.
I feel that. I get what you're saying, but the muscles being, I guess, because the straining muscles.
Like the hamstrings type thing. Like if your hamstring's sore, you don't want to run 100. You run the 400 because I can like gauge that first 200. Like, these hamstrings, they okay. We can go.
Yeah, I feel like you're such a beast because, like, to be able to just switch events like that, like a lot of people just like, this is what I do,
right?
And they don't get.
Because I'm a 400-meter runner, and if you ask me what do I want to do, I'm gonna tell you the 200. I'm not gonna say my muscles are sore. I want to run the 4, girl.
No, because these hamstrings, if they feel like they about to fall off the bone, put me in the 4, please. Please.
Funny. The 200 is the only event I like to run open. I don't like the 1. I don't like the 4. I only like the 2.
Do you remember the year you came for the 200 and you had on your flats? So I will never forget that moment. It was so funny. I could not stop cracking up laughing at that.
So
Darrell's back.
Okay, we're gonna have Darrell in sweet. Okay, so basically what happened was the same injury that I have now, I had in 2019. And exasperated when I put my spikes on, but I had to run the USA's. I had to bid to go to Worlds because I won Worlds. I had to buy, but I still had to go to USA's and show fitness. But I'm hurt, so I was like, well, I can run a 200, and I'm not spiking up, so y'all don't even think that something's gonna go on. And it was so funny because everyone, you know how you do a little pre-race talk, and they're like, oh, Corey, you're in the 200. And I was like, don't worry about me, guys. And everyone was like, and you know how some people are like, oh, I'm not going to run fast, and then they blast it. I was like, no, guys, do not worry about me.
Genuinely not going to run fast. Like,
what's going on?
Okay, I'm just here so I won't get fined at this point.
Exactly.
I'm just here. It was so funny. I was like, I wish. Let me just show up in my flats. It's
I
just
was hurt.
a little
I
fit.
was hurt. It was a
You do it. Look, you do what you want when you pop in. Okay, world champ.
I was humbly to y'all in the 200 in my flats. But she's an SF indoor champion in the 200. Don't play with me. She actually does that.
The what? MPSF?
Yeah, that's like Pac-12's version of indoor conference.
SEC.
SEC, right?
Okay, yeah, we here because.
And one of the things we wanted to talk about is like, I feel like we just talked about me. Like I have an alter ego. I'm very aggressive and angry when I run. Tasha's more like, I feel like you have a silent confidence. Like you're very chill.
Yeah, you do.
But you come for business.
I call it a lioness because I'm quiet and I'm checking out my prey.
I could see that. And I remember one year you was in the back putting on lipstick. I said, "Oh, she about to run fast. She about to run fast."
So what's your mindset when you are about to get on the track and like do your thing?
Like honestly, I think my persona is so different from you guys's. Like
that's what we want to hear.
If I'm in the back, you would think like I am the slowest one. Like, you know how people at meets are doing high knees all fast? I'd be like, "Ooh, my knees don't even go up that fast." Okay. And I just do mine all slow. Or like people be
that girl looking at other girls like, ooh.
Yes, that's me. I'm just in the back like girls be smacking their legs and I'd be like, "Oh, am I not ready?" It's like what am I?
Let me tell you something. The European girls will really have you thinking that you are about to do something because they smack and their drills be so like their drills be so technical. They don't
like they're so precise, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm not ready." Like,
stop.
Am I lying?
No, like I'm in the back. I don't think I look nervous, but I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm just watching everybody.
No, you don't look nervous.
Would you say you're more like super nervous? Would you say you're like, for me, I have nerves too, but I'm like, as long as my butterflies fly in the same way, I'll be okay. Like I like to turn my nervous energy into adrenaline and get hype. Or are you more of like, I like to like calm it down, girl, like just breathe it out.
Calm it down. Like I can listen to like hype music on the bus, you know, like when we leave the hotel, we on our way to the meet, I can listen to hype music for 2 seconds. Other than that, I'm listening to love songs. I'm listening to like this. You would think up with. I listen to the quiet stuff, and then I just calm my nerves. And then like when the gun go off, all the nerves go away. But up until that moment, nervous breakdown.
That's like the craziest thing to me because it's like you have the nerves, you're managing them, you do whatever you have to do to like keep them at bay. You need the nerves to perform, right? Because
you do.
Are the ones that if I'm not nervous, you know. But I always talk about how like that last, like when we walk out on the track, and then you get that 3 minutes, ladies, and you're stripping down, and then in the Diamond League when they play that music, and you're like, all right, it's over.
Okay.
Moments are like, oh, this is it. There's no turning back now. And then the gun goes off, and it's like,
and you're fine.
Yeah, what was I nervous about?
And you know what also gets me nervous is like as you go through the stages, and I'm like, all right, Cora, this is your last opportunity to go to the bathroom. This is your 16th pee before your race, and now they're like, it's like ain't no more bathrooms. I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna have to hold it.
In my warm up, I time my bathroom breaks. I'm like, all right, after
your bathroom.
You got 5 minutes for that bathroom. 5. Make it count.
And then, of course, right after the race, they taking a drug testing. And I'm like, I can't pee for the next 3 hours.
That happened to me in Monaco. I was pissed, literally.
I've definitely been in situations where I've either had to pee or poop before the race, and then the race is over and it's gone. It's clearly all nerves. All nerves.
Not the loves. I have to listen to female rappers before I race because I like to pretend I'm the baddest chick on the track. I rap. If you watch me warm up, you see me dancing and rapping.
Yes.
I'm like, I will let you know we about to run.
So look, So here's the trick is I listen to the sad stuff on the bus, right? Like the whole ride, looking out the window, like my cat just got killed. I don't even like cats, but
She's in her own music video.
Just, looking on the glass, like, and then as soon as I'm about to get off the bus, I be playing like, look, if you buck, I'm like, I make y'all think that I'm ready. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
That's a bucket and ready to fight.
Okay, whole time I'm like,
that actually is a staple on the Warrant playlist.
Yes, you have to. You gotta play. I play Beyonce when I'm in the when I do my lap. You gotta play a Beyonce song, get into the mood, and after that, my headphones in my ears. Don't even listen to nothing.
I'm trying to get Darrell in. Keep talking.
I listen to music that both of you guys are gonna be like, what? I listen to Calypso.
Oh, I like a little like. Yeah.
Machel Montano is my favorite artist. Look at Kyra's face. Like, but it's like, it's if you think about Carnival in Trinidad or Miami Carnival.
That's why I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it's Trinidadian music. It's not Trinidadian, it's West Indian. Jamaicans have dancehall.
I don't understand what any of them are saying. Like,
but I understand that beat, though. I understand that beat because Major Lazer is the staple on my.
I think Major Lazer is.
Well, I'm just saying.
Jamaican or
I be the one. When that stuff come on, I be like, let me take a break.
Can you teach me how to whine?
What's weird is I feel like I know how to do all of the dances, but I'm like, I gotta be like the right level of tipsy and drunk to just like partake in the fun. Other than that, I'm just like, y'all go ahead, I'm gonna take a break. I'll let y'all.
I go out. Natasha knows if I go out, I didn't come to drink. I didn't come to make friends, have conversation. I came to throw something on the dance floor.
Okay. I was over here like, is she gonna say it? Is she gonna say it?
I'm gonna throw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Someone said get a Caribbean man. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all.
Don't get a Jamaican one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't trust y'all.
The Trini ones are good, but the Jamaicans, stay away from them.
All right.
The people want y'all to teach them how to whine. They want y'all to teach them. Go ahead. On next episode.
Whine.
Now y'all getting into patois.
I know that song. That's not patois.
I don't know what you're saying.
Patois is actually a whole nother language. The Jamaican, Trinidadian is English. It's just a little broken. It's like
it's a remix. It's English the remix.
It's the remix of English. And sometimes we put words where they don't necessarily belong, or we might put a letter where it doesn't belong, or drop a letter.
I'm getting better. When I first came to college, and there was a Trinidadian on the team. We had Jamaica. I was like. Then they would talk to me. I'd be like, huh? What? But now I'm catching phrases. I feel cool because I'm like, I know what you said.
I like it, though. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, me neither.
I have a question for you. So you have this range. And so do you train? How do you approach training? Do you train like a pure 200 runner? Do you train like I'm a 2-4 girl? Do you train like I'm a 1-2 girl?
I've always trained like I'm a 2-4, but let's say I'm running the 100. Oh, big homies in. Let's say I'm running the 100. I'll do some like speed stuff the week of, but most of my stuff is 2-4. So if the 400 group is doing 500s, I have 450s, like so that type of deal.
Ooh, 450.
What? I do that all the time.